Hello and welcome to the Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
I'm Jason Ross.
Smooth. Watch everyone be like, I didn't hear anything. And I'll be so sad about it. How is everyone doing? I'm already seeing in the chat we've got some soft days. We will address those. God knows I know a soft day. Melissa's having a soft day today.
But people are already coming together like the
I know.
Power Rangers or Voltron or whatever generation you're from.
Or
They're
maybe a reference I understand.
Sure. The Backstreet Boys when they come together as one.
Like when Nick Carter stands up and goes, when are we going to talk about Brian? You know? Hello, everyone. I'm sorry for the soft days. Melissa's saying that she most likely will be out of work again with the new lockdown. I'm so sorry. We are sending positive freaking vibes. God knows we all need a freaking good vibe. So,
very much chamber.
Absolutely.
You couldn't even hold on to it for like, you're a teenage boy fooling around. Like it was like, no way you were going to hold on to that sound effect for more than the first 15 seconds.
Jason did catch me making a
very much chamber
soundbite. I am going to improve upon it, but yes, I just love the power of our chat. It's just truly like the loveliest people being the loveliest. And you know, if you are in the market for a little pump up and you're not a perv, I say join youtube.com/theregulars. Get into it. Find a friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Jason, how are you doing?
Great. Like 2 days in a pandemic goes by really quickly. So it's like, I'm trying to think, well, what has happened since we last spoke? And you know, nothing. I've been locked in a basement. So
wow. Cool. I'm really glad that I checked in. I'm dealing with a really strong shadow today, so maybe we'll just do a little of this.
I will say this. I'll send it to you after the fact. No, I can't say much right now, but like we did catch a video of Charlie dancing, and it's something to see.
Oh, like where was he dancing, and how did you catch him?
In front of a Christmas tree.
Sick.
Yeah, and yeah, great.
Listen.
How are you doing?
How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I would say I'm, having a soft day. We're still in the cyst of the matter. I also am on my period as well. So, I'm feeling like a disgusting garbage troll underneath a bridge, but I curled my hair. So we're finding balance.
That would be great. A disgusting troll underneath a bridge with curled hair and just being like, today's a good day.
Don't mind me, just a disgusting garbage troll under this bridge.
None shall pass. Oh, your hair looks good. Okay, you can go.
Okay. Oh my God. To ask what my general vibe, it is troll under a bridge, but like if you flirt with her, you shall pass.
Oh my God. I do. I don't have them for today. I'll have them for Friday. But
okay.
I've got a couple TikToks for you.
I'm proud of you because I really wasn't. Okay, so first of all, huge news on our front. Not that we are monetized. We are on the journey to be monetized. But I did get us a copyright strike with one of our TikToks by the music. Jessica, do not mess this up. There was some copyright music underneath. But
wonderful.
Thank you, Shayla. She's saying, Stacey, you look damn good for a garbage troll. I'll take it. But you know that feeling. Yeah. And Elizabeth, I feel you. My skin is just deciding to be crap for no reason. I get that as well. And December is rough, says Haley. Sometimes you just got to dress up for the hell of it. Freaking yes. And that's why I'm glad sweater vests are back. But I'm excited for your TikToks because I got kind of embarrassed that I wasn't bringing a material. So
I've lost my train of thought because I brought it up for a reason. Not one of the ones I downloaded, but I found some other information. What were you talking about 2 seconds ago before all the hair on the troll?
Before all the hair in the troll. Welcome to the regulars. You know what the hair is.
There's a reason why I brought it up. I can't remember, but I saw a TikTok that I was like, oh, this has to be brought up. And now I forget what the F it was. So good story. That's
an amazing story.
Yeah, I'm going to blow everything today.
I will give you a TikTok update that no one asked for, but I feel like I need to share.
Okay.
Listen, I'm TikToking, and we're not sorry, I'm just fixing my eye makeup here. I'm TikToking, but I'm not killing it. The numbers are down.
It's fine. It's fine to be down.
Yeah, I did get my horoscope read yesterday on Instagram. And they said, you know,
By who?
There's this amazing guy. He didn't personally read them to me, but he does tarot horoscopes. He's incredible. I highly recommend everyone go follow him.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up right now. And he is truly a legend. If I cannot find him.
Once you get a TikTok, you're stuck there, though, man. Like, it really sucks you in. This social dilemma of TikTok is true.
Oh, yeah.
They just go like, great, you want to, it's a time warp. You're like, oh, man, I didn't realize the whole day went past. What happened?
TikTok is so good because it just jumps right in, and you don't need to be following anyone to have entertainment. You know what I mean?
I think you and I were saying separate things because you're like, yeah, it is so good. But I was saying it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Sure, but sometimes it's nice to have a nightmare. So the guy that I follow for my horoscopes and tarot, and Jenny also loves him, and everyone needs to follow him. His name is Chris Corsini, and he gives amazing horoscope readings. They're incredibly accurate. I look forward to like going to him personally and getting a reading. Chris Corsini, he's unbelievable, and his Pisces tarot reading was incredibly accurate for me. It was very accurate.
Shayla thinks we should try to get him on the pod.
We should. I bet you he'd come on, maybe, if we got our shit together and, you know, washed our face.
I'm not doing that for this guy.
Wow, you're in it.
I built a snowman this morning. I forgot there's that. I did that.
You've already been up and built a snowman?
What do you mean? It's the afternoon. I'm normally on these things at 9:30. It's 12:30. We're good.
So you've already built a snowman?
I built a snowman a while ago. That was a long while ago.
Kids freaking stink.
They're great. We went tobogganing. It was awesome.
You've already gone tobogganing?
Yeah, I'm quarantined. So before anyone says, it's like my parents' backyard has a bit of a hill. So we went tobogganing and built a snowman in the backyard where we were allowed.
Damn. I got up, did some laundry, had a shower, listened to my Spotify favorite songs of the year playlist, and slowly did my hair. Yeah. And for Tamika, yes, I will link Chris Corsini on our Instagram. So for people wanting to follow, check out our Instagram at Regulars Podcast, and we'll get y'all sorted. But yeah, I've had a slow ass morning. It's
Wednesday. We're in a pandemic. It's life.
I know. You seem a bit down today.
I'm not. That's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm excited about. We got a couple things to get into today, which I'm very excited about.
You really did jump over this. Kids freaking stink.
Oh, I jumped over because like we've heard it before.
I don't, but I love kids. I know some people in my life are like, you hate kids. Like they just made that jump. I love kids.
I know how much you love your nephew. So like I've seen it. I've seen it in action.
Kids are the best, and it's really fun.
And he loves you. Like, who else is going to be the one that takes him to the all shit restaurant?
The Poo Cafe?
The Poo Cafe. I call it the all shit restaurant.
Oh my God. I saw this TikTok yesterday that made me laugh, but I didn't share it. I was going to send it to you just like as a friend, not for the pod.
I'm kicking myself right now for bringing it up before and not remembering what I was talking about. This is murdering me.
But I found this TikTok and this person posed a question of like, what's a word that your kids say wrong, but you're like, you don't want to correct them because it's too cute. And so this woman like kind of duetted it, and she was at a Chili's with her daughter, and she pointed to the sign and she goes, "What restaurant is this?" And the little girl went, "Peppers." And I was like, oh my God, is this my 30s? Like, I'm like, oh my God, she said peppers.
I thought that's awesome. That I'm trying to think if Charlie has any of those because he does call certain things the wrong thing, which is great.
Ooh, listen to this. Van Down by the River. Chris Farley reference there.
Yeah.
Says Stacey, I'm also a Pisces sun with Libra rising. Hello.
Yeah.
So my twins out there, Chris Corsini, get into it. Also, I'm like, Courtney says, what do we call it when it's the opposite of a soft day, a firm day? Because Courtney's having a firm day over here. That's amazing. Get it.
I think that actually brings me back to, I saw a TikTok. So this is what it was. And now it feels like it's going to be anticlimactic that I bring this up. But it was because you mentioned like you're feeling a bit whatever today because it is the troll thing of like you've also got I don't know if I've ever said this before, but you've got your period going on. So this is what sparked. But this is what sparked my. So I saw on TikTok, this guy's like, women have been lying to us and keeping a secret for how long? He's like, I went to a gas station, had a headache. They didn't have Tylenol, so I took a Midol. And let me tell you guys, women are hiding this shit from us. He said, Midol, not only is like, he's like, I feel less bloated. My headache's gone, but I also feel like I got a vitamin B shot in my ass and I fucking am coked up. It feels amazing. Let's everybody get on Midol. So have you ever taken Midol?
I have taken Midol, but I will tell you, like, I think it just levels us out. I don't think I've ever taken a Midol and was like, woo!
Well, maybe that's it. Like, maybe if you gave one of these ADHD kids Coke, it'd be like, no, this is just leveling me out. I'm just fine. This is just the way I always am. But then you give it to like, so maybe it's like if you give it to a guy who doesn't have, isn't actually going through a period, maybe it's like, what the hell is this? You know what? I'm gonna try it. Friday, I'm coming to Casual Friday on Midols.
Take a Midol. I'll take a Midol too. Well, I'll take some Midols and we'll just see. Also, I want to jump into this period talk with you, Jason.
I know, because now it's happening.
It's happening and people are loving it, but I would be remiss if I didn't say, welcome Van down by the river, new chatter. Welcome. That's really nice. And please confirm it is the Chris Farley reference.
Of course it is.
I know that it is. I'm just kidding. Barbara was saying that she loves our period talks. So, and look the Sonar Network is here. Hello, Sonar. Midol for men, I'm
fucking into all of this now. Now, like, yeah, TikTok it's a wealth of knowledge is what it is.
Well, can I tell you? Okay, if we want to talk about TikTok hacks.
Bad knowledge, by the way, but yeah.
No. Okay, so I have some hacks that I would love to share.
They give amazing hacks on TikTok. I mean, there's so many different. I feel like I know that I am the old dad right now. It's like, have you guys seen this thing called the TikTok? You guys want to learn how to dance? Like, you want to learn how to shuffle? Jesus
Did you
Christ.
know women bleed once a month? Wait, this is what I'm loving. We're like, it's a Chris Farley reference, and then it wasn't. For Amanda. Okay. A TikTok hack that's blowing my mind is when you put on your robe, right? You take the wraparound, not from the back, but you put it around the front. So it's like across your stomach. Then you pull it forward and then tie it in the front. And it'll never loosen.
I see what you're saying.
I did it this morning. Blew my mind. I
did a very similar thing last Friday where I took it away from the waist and I put it around my neck and made it a tie. And that was...
Yeah, and then your voice changed and you apparently got sad about it.
I was happy at the time, but it's like that guy that's like, I went up and I did this speech in front of 800 other corporate managers and they were loving it. I don't know what they were getting so excited about, but then it turns out it was like his pants were down or something the whole time. And you're like, no, they were just Christ.
They were all on Midol and they were like, holy fuck. Did I ever tell you when I'm sure I've told the story a million times, but I had a boyfriend who ate Swiss Chalet at 10 p.m. and got bloated for the first time in his life. And I was like, I didn't even want to, exactly. I didn't even want to help him. I was like, go lay on your stomach. You disgust me.
First time in your life you're bloated.
I know I'm bloated every day of my life.
Yeah, it's every time I order pizza.
Oh my God, can I tell you, I ordered pizza the other day because I was feeling really sad. Not that you need a reason to order pizza, but I was just like, I'd had it, and then I had some cold pizza yesterday for lunch. It was divine. It was divine. Also, people are really wanting me to get Rish with some guy doll, and Barbara, I'm here for that. That's
very much chamber.
So I love that.
So essentially, you're going to buy a bunch of Midol,
yes,
open them up, dump them into a different bottle that says Guy Doll, and then sell them.
I'm gonna put them in an Axe body spray can and be like, hey, tough guy. Are you feeling bloated? Are you feeling like no one's paying attention to you? Are you feeling your emotions out of whack? May I suggest Guy Doll?
Hey man, you got any of that Guy Doll? I'm going out tonight. Fuck yeah.
Just like how we used to hide pads and tampons. It's like wrapped. You're just taking your backpack to the bathroom. Hey Jason, where are you going? I'm just going to the bathroom. Normal bathroom with all of my supplies. Yeah. So what?
Barbara's bringing it up.
We all should get in on the Guy Doll and whatever happened to those 6 calendar magnets. Listen, we know, and we just want to tell you things are happening. Things are happening with the sex calendar magnet, so don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about it. I also have Jan saying, the very much chamber clip sounds like someone is in the room with Stacey, and it makes me upset when I hear it. Okay, fine, I'll fix it.
Next time you do it, you should go like this. The next time I was.
So as I was saying,
chamber.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's just Vic. Don't worry about it, guys. It's Vic.
It's okay. Yeah, it's very much chamber. So I do have a quick little Stacey Gets Rich update because I was very confident in thinking I could do videos every week, but like to get results, it actually takes longer. But anyways, regardless.
This is your life. You know that, right?
I know. So I have a video coming out on Thursday for Stacey Gets Rich that Jason,
I can't wait.
I'm going to give you guys a little
Taste.
Thank you.
Ooh, sample size.
Okay. So I decided to try and flip furniture to make some money. And so our friend was shutting down a business. And
this is a big thing on TikTok too, right? Like selling on Amazon. They're like, this is how you flip things. I got it.
Drop shipping and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So our friend had a little business going under and was like, oh yeah, you can. And I told them about Stacey Gets Rich and they were like, oh yeah, take whatever. So I found this chair and I was like, okay, I'll take this. And it was like a kind of an old timey, like old man chair or whatever.
Love it.
And I got a tip on, TikTok that you can take a photo with Google Lens and just see what similar items would be going for online.
Yep.
So I was like filming myself and I'm like, okay, I think this chair will be like $50.
$770.
Truly. Almost $1,000. And then I flipped the chair underneath. And let me just tell you, it's taking some twists and turns. And what I thought was going to be a $50 chair is like not the case. So I'm really, it's so dumb. And I'm excited for Thursday's video for people to see it.
I can't wait. To be honest, like I know that they're get rich schemes, and I know that they're squeams, and I'm screaming all the time. I was watching these things, but I was like, this does seem easy. Like there's guys on there that are like, look, people will tell you vague things about get rich, and then you go and you give them all their money. Look, I'm going to give you actual micro tips right now. And he said like 3 of them. And he goes, you want more? Now I'll hook up. And I was like, I could just use those 3 and get rich for the rest of my life. Like what the fuck's happening here? Why is not everybody doing this? Just connecting Walmart to fucking Amazon and being like, great, now I'm selling this for more.
Hello, this is the Stacey Gets Rich journey.
I saw it. I saw some really sexy guy. Like he looks like a Bradley Cooper.
Wow.
But young. Yeah.
Bradley Cooper, but young.
Well, when I say but young, but like 21, he's just like, I'm the best businessman in the world. And I'm like, oh, this is like.
Well, you're like Bradley. You're sexy. You're like Bradley Cooper, but young.
Yeah.
Babe, sit down. I saw the sexiest guy today. You look like Bradley Cooper, very young.
You know that Bradley Cooper listens to this podcast and he's going to be like, what?
Hey, Brad. I'm still busy. You can call me later. I think if Bradley Cooper to me is like really sexy, but like I'm not attracted to him. Does that make sense? Like I know
I 100% understand. When everyone's like, that's the most sexiest person, you're like, yeah, I don't get it. Like I get it. I get what you're looking at. But I'm not attracted. I get that.
Like Chris Hemsworth, I know is attractive, but I am not attracted to him. But Larry David, I want to kiss.
I saw your TikTok or your Instagram.
Oh, I thought you saw my TikTok.
You turned it into a story. I don't see your TikToks, but I saw your Instagram.
No, I made a TikTok about Larry David.
I saw it.
Yeah. I'm also loving Barbara and Tamika in the chat. They're really bonding, and they're giving us some lovely compliments about our sketch "Come to Bed," which if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on our channel here.
Here's the thing about our community: you don't even have to like us or listen to us. Just come on and then have chats on the side. Essentially, you're walking into a virtual cafe, and that's what we are. So come on in, have a talk, grab a coffee.
A virtual cafe. Wait. This might be a little.
It's like there's beat poetry going on in the corner. That's me and Stacey. And if you want to listen, go ahead. Or if you don't, go have a fucking coffee on the side.
Because guess what? Here's the truth. Jason, I ain't stopping.
And neither do those fucking poets. They only stop to add tension, and they're like.
I used to have a friend who used to bartend on a poetry night, like an alt, like not even just a poetry night, but an alt poetry night. So it's like super weird. And he'd be like, just come and I'll give you drinks for free and just come watch this. And it was the best. And I think about it often.
There's awesome artists out there. But then on those ones also, you've got like Dan from accounting is like, I think this is what I'm going to do. And shows up in his full like pinstripe collared shirt and like, but puts a beret on and goes, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to do this. Just do it, Dan. Just do it.
Woman! Whoa, man! Whoa, man! She was a thief. I know the whole thing. I like that Claire just said, yeah, this is like a virtual poo cafe.
And then put JK because people are worried about insulting us like we're going to take it to heart. But like, guess what? We're fine.
No. First of all, we're taking everything to heart, but we feel nothing anymore.
It's kind of a paradox. It lands hard, but we don't feel it.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely true about me. I'm actually going to say that to my therapist. That's a great way to describe me. Everything hits really hard, but I feel nothing. You know, oh my God.
I would love that if you're in grade 3 and your English teacher's like, so what's a paradox? Everything that anyone says to me, it lands really hard, but I don't feel it. I don't feel a thing.
And then I relight my cigarette.
Great. And you want a hyperbole? Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me.
Does anyone have any questions? Lorraine, I want to thank you, actually. I do have a few questions. Where's your husband at? Barbara just said, we had a talent show at my very corporate job, which is already nightmare numero uno. And a woman did like a very aggressive spoken word poetry in the cafeteria about an ex-lover. First of all,
that's the funniest thing that has happened on this podcast to date.
Brad, where are you, Brad? Are you home? No. Are you calling me? No. Who is she, Brad? Your ex-wife? And you're all sitting there being like, none of this rhymes.
Whose panties are these? Whose panties are these, Brad? I've beheaded the beast. Drop.
I've beheaded the beast. No.
Wow, Karen in accounting is, I don't know, I find it attractive. I thought she was just a plain Jane before, but this is something.
I am crying all over myself. I've beheaded the beast. Oh my God, that's gotta be the title of the podcast, Beheading the Beast. I'm crying out my tank. Holding panties.
Like it's the head of an intruder.
No, I get it. I get what you're doing. I get it. This
follow-up is worth it.
The next people did a ridiculous campy version of Jingle Bells in costumes. It was a day. Can I say this?
They were standing at the side of the stage being like, what do we do? I don't go. I guess we're going to do this. Okay.
First of all, I can't tell you, and I think I speak for Jason, how much money we would have paid to watch that talent show. That is, to be honest,
incredible. I want to host these things now. I just want to go around and host corporate open mics and just be like, we're going to come to your thing on a Friday. We'll host a corporate mic. You can do whatever you want.
That is a guarantee.
The following week, we'll have a sketch done about it.
Please hire Jason and I to host your corporate talent shows. I can guarantee a fun time on both sides.
100%.
100%.
I have hosted corporate events before, and it's
I know. No, well, we've hosted corporate events together, and we've done
layered.
The
Second City stuff where it's just like, do these scenes.
Can we get a suggestion? Titties. It is 3 p.m. Thank you, Greg.
That's Brad. Brad's hilarious. Get him up on stage. Yeah.
He's a CEO. Oh, is he? Yeah. Oh,
and the
Barbara,
archetypes that come up are
they canceled the talent show the next year. I loved talent shows.
Meanwhile, that woman had a brand new poem that she was like, really? Well, I gotta do this somewhere.
First of all, I have not met a talent show that I was not a part of. I'll tell you that. Okay. If you think Teen Stacy wasn't lip syncing to S Club 7, which has 7 members, and yes, I did it solo. I sang all the parts. I practiced in front of my parents. They clearly hated me because they weren't like, hey, do you want to get some friends together or make it a big group? They were like,
we did this, me and my brother, when we were like 7 and 5 or whatever, we hosted a Christmas show in our basement for our family where we wrote a rap. We literally wrote a rap about Christmas, and we thought, this is great.
Oh yeah. Like, listen, the unfortunate parents that have had to watch us do so many shows for them, and they weren't good. Oh God, Adam, we did a corporate and there was a guy who was retiring. Adam, I did that with you. We were there together. We did this together. We did a day in the life, and it turned out he wasn't liked and did not want to retire. First of all, Adam, it was me, Jan, and you.
Just the 3 of you.
No, it was a few others, but it was very uncomfortable. He was such a curmudgeon. I will tell you though, doing that corporate, like Adam is such a professional and Jan is as well. And it is
the audience pleasure. Loves Jen immediately,
and Adam is so freaking good, and I look like a little kid who's been forced to eat broccoli, and I'm just like but I remember that was so wild.
Adam oops.
Oops. Oh, that's okay. You do so many, I do so few, so that's why I remember all of them. Jenny wants to know everyone's hidden talent.
I don't know.
You don't have a hidden talent?
We had to do this like when you're going through the classes, like way back in like whatever, when you go through the class.
Sorry. This is true. Yeah. Jan had to interview the guy and found out he was not liked and he didn't want to retire.
Oh, so you don't want to? No, they're making me.
Yeah, he was crunchy. He was crunchy.
Like everything you say nowadays is inappropriate.
Honestly, Jason. And all of us on stage were like this. You know, like when people's eyes are so big and you just hear like bling, bling, bling. We were all like.
You just did a Japanese cartoon. Everyone went bling, bling, bling.
Yeah. He goes like, Jan goes, he said, I wake up, I sit at my computer and watch my stocks. That's my day. It was hilarious. I was just like, gimme. Yeah, I don't have I think if I had a talent, I would not make it secret. I would want everyone to know.
Yeah. I don't think I have one. Because we had to do that one time when you go to this, when you're in Second City classes originally, which was like way long ago. There is a class when you get through conservatory or whatever, and they're like, "What's a talent? Maybe we can do a talent sketch on stage." And I was like, "I got nothing. I have like a belly button on my leg. That's what it looks like. I'll show you that."
Jason,
that was my hidden talent.
Christ,
you've seen it.
I know, but like, God damn it. Oh my God. Okay, Adam, sorry to really lean into this corporate, but we also went through his text. That was me. I was given a man's phone. Okay.
I know this is like actor's nightmare, but texts.
It was like, so basically how the thing went was we get the person's phone and whatever they've texted someone, I have to say.
Yeah.
He texted hardly anybody.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about like the event that we were going to. And I had to be creative.
You didn't even it wasn't like skip by the text. It was just like, well.
No, like it was like seeing something super inappropriate and then you were just like, ha ha. You were just like, and I was just like scanning through his text. It was something else. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that one can go very bad.
Ooh, I can play the saxophone pretty well, but I stopped playing, so most people don't know. Pick up that sax. What a cool skill.
That's so cool, man. Like, did all of a sudden pull out like a friend of yours goes, wow, check this out. And you're like, what the fuck? You could play the stand-up bass? Where'd you go? Let's get back into this.
Cirillo says, I can move different parts of my face and make it look like I have invisible strings. Hello. I spent the summer when I was 13 teaching myself how to do that and learn the lyrics to 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies.
One Week is the fast one, right?
Yeah, thanks, Grandpa. It's the fast one. I saw on TikTok the other day someone making fun of the Bare Naked Ladies, and I was
I was about to bring it up. I think I saw the exact one. And I was like 1988 when they were trying to sell their first song.
I was like, sell their first song, and they're like 1 week. I was like, 1 week.
Yeah, that was like
first
their
of all,
8th album. I think that song came out. I almost wanted to text the guy somehow. I want to be like, how do I get a hold of you, motherfucker?
Yeah, like truly, like who the hell are you to come after Bare Naked Ladies? Really? You have to come after Bare Naked Ladies? Yeah. You can come after a million people. Leave them alone. We have to protect them at all costs. Yeah. I like Bare Naked
Canadian
Ladies. Canadian treasures. Also, I do question. I know Stephen Page was doing coke or whatever, and they had to kick him out. But I'm like, so let him. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
Bring him back into the fold, Ed.
I get it that these guys aren't typical rock stars, but like if one thing was you were just like, oh, that musician snorted coke. Get him out of the community.
Get him out.
Like,
what?
So who's left in the community? Jewel? Like fucking
Jewel. And even she's like, guilty. When I saw Casey Musgrave's concert, she was like, hey y'all, thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna play this next song. It's about when I did a bunch of acid and then my mama called. I was like, what? Can you imagine? And so Stephen Page does coke and then Ed's like, get out of here. Get him out of here.
Jameson's chiming in now. Jameson Kramer. I will say this. We watched the Christmas Chronicles last night. Somebody makes an appearance. Somebody makes a great appearance.
In
Jameson,
what?
In the Christmas Chronicles, I think it's called.
Oh,
with Kurt Russell. Yeah. Jameson Kramer in that movie. Woo!
Whoa.
Very much chamber.
Yeah, we know. Wow. He also says that he had breakfast with Stephen Page once.
Guys, just realize this. Jameson Kramer is a rock star. He doesn't do coke because or else he would be kicked out of the club, but he's a rock star. So
he's a rock star. He books so much. And it just
the
truly
New York Cafe on Broadview. I know what you're talking about. It's good.
Wow. I want to know what led to this lunch with Steve or breakfast with Stephen Page.
Maybe he was just like at the cafe, and then Stephen Page was too, but they were both sitting alone. He's like, "Well, give it a shot."
This might be an inside question, but it actually makes me laugh so much. But I've forgotten the name of the cafe. So remember when we were writing our shows, and we were using this name of this cafe that we just thought was so funny. And you were like, you kept saying it, the name of this this sad cafe. What was it?
I have zero recollection.
No, come on. It was like, remember you're like, all you do, like, I don't even think you go to work. I think you go to blah, blah, blah.
I wish I remembered this. I wish I would remember this, but I don't.
Wait, okay. I think it starts with like, it's like red. I can see.
Is this a real cafe?
Yes. And you used to always bring it up when we would improvise and it would always make me laugh. And I totally forgot. It's got like the back of it is red and then it's white writing. And it's like fake French. It's like a fake French cafe.
I do know what you're talking about.
I know.
I can't
It'll come to you.
Call.
I can't remember. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, that's great. I wish I could remember. Oh
God. Brioche Doré.
Very much chamber.
Oh yeah, killing it.
Brioche Doré. Yes. You would always talk about brioche dorée in improv. You'd be like, where are you going to go, brioche dorée? And I was like, what the fuck is brioche dorée?
It's good. Yeah, it is the one on King Street. It was good.
Yeah, anyways. Yes, thank you, Jan. It is the one on King. Yeah, brioche dorée. Anyways.
Let's jump in because we're like more than halfway through. So why don't we...
yes.
You brought some picks today.
Well, I've got
dossier.
one.
Oh, you brought one.
Yes, because I have the physical dossier, like the black thin folder. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. She was going to say brioche. Thank you. You have my back. So I found one This one's the treasured piece. The other ones I have put on Instagram.
Is
so
this
it's
the
like,
one that you're in your dancing outfit?
No, but that one's on Instagram. But I have this one here.
We need like some sort of drum roll or something, but
I don't know. Like,
it's okay. Let's just bring it in.
This is as tall as I'll ever be.
For anybody that's listening to this on the pod, realize what you're missing. You're missing out on this. Go to YouTube/regulars. Let's go.
There you go. I'm proud of you for doing that. Now you know the address. So basically, to catch you up, I once asked my parents for embarrassing photos, thinking they would give me tubs of photos to go through. They gave me a thin, slim dossier with about 10 photos in it that were like, this will do. This is the stuff. So this is the main one that made me sad for a really long
And was this
time.
hanging up at your wedding? Is that what it
had? It was definitely framed. I hate, there's so many questions about it. I actually don't hate it. I love it. And I'm open to any and all questions. So we'll go full screen and I'll just show everyone the picture.
Okay. I'm out of here. I have seen this one before.
So this is the photo. I guess I should take a photo of the photo. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just see here. Give me 1 second here.
I think that's your sister.
There we go.
Oh, no, there you are.
Yeah. So here we go. This is the photo. To describe it, I'm barefoot and pointing my toes aggressively.
The bottom of your feet, it looks like you've walked on hot coals.
Okay, I am the definition of permed hair.
Yep.
My eyes are closed. My teeth are busted. I do have braces with different colors on them. I am squeezing my hands, hoping
Wearing
this is
either
over.
a white dress or a towel. I can't tell.
It's this light purple dress.
Okay.
And I have the smallest, I believe, a cover sheet that's just on a very...
Yeah, that's made for like if you were taking a baby to the park and you need a place to change your diaper, you put that blanket out. Yeah.
And Shayla says, "Fuck Marie." Barbara goes, "Those toes look like they could crack walnuts."
Flex those toes. You're also like, it looks like that could be like an exotic place in the sense of like, did you go on a vacation and that's where you're at? But
no.
Or it could just be a park in the middle of Alice.
It's my backyard, my parents' backyard. Now, my ears are really red. I don't know if I just got them pierced. Everything about this photo is so wrong. Yeah. It's maybe the worst photo of me ever taken.
Those feet are more aggressive than a spoken word poem at a staff talent show. That's when the feet drop the panties.
I've beheaded the beast. Okay. Snake King, this was an outtake, but because we were talking about I'm crying so much. Back in the day, we didn't this wasn't digital. So like they just took a bunch of photos and it literally was my mom's friend who like had a camera and,
your mom's friend, Larry, why don't you just sit down on that blanket? Lie down.
No, it's a girl who was like kind of a hairstylist, worked at a grocery store, dipping her toe in photography. You know, the lost friend who's always floating about. And you're like, no, Terry's doing photography now. And we're like, I thought Terry was doing ceramics. No, Terry dropped ceramics. She's doing hair now. She's
onto an art studio now. She's making pottery.
She's making jewelry now. That song before Atlantia. Barbara says, I need to know if where Stacey grew up was like Letterkenny. Absolutely. And this is why the fact that I've never auditioned for that show, no, but once, and never got on is a travesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have wore Sorels to that audition and you would have been fine.
I am Letterkenny and I cannot believe I've never been on that show. I just can't believe.
Is it done? It's done now, right?
No, it has like a million more
right.
seasons.
Sick.
I've only auditioned once for an angry hockey player. Can you believe I didn't get it?
No.
That's when I knew.
Did they need you to skate?
I can skate.
Okay. That's your hidden talent right there.
Here's a great comment by Van Down by the River.
Yeah.
Wait, your parents didn't take that photo? No. But I wouldn't say a photographer did either. So
No,
there's that.
It's a friend, but that is crazy because you do look very comfortable with your
No,
mom's
I
friend.
don't. My eyes are closed. You can see how red my ears are. I really didn't want these photos to happen. And I think we were all fighting. And I used to dance. So I think I was being very ballerina, as you can tell by these very intense feet. So that's a lot of bravery to put myself out there. Can you believe I didn't have sex till I was like in my 20s? Can you believe?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's my truth. And I have
That one photo is all we need. That's great.
I mean, I can continue to bring more, but I have shared a bunch on Instagram and TikTok, hoping that.
Take a look.
What?
I just realized I have one of my boxes right here.
Great. So Jason's gonna go, but Jason, you don't have embarrassing I fucking hate. I thought you were gonna hang that painting on that sheet behind you.
On the sheet, I could.
Can I tell you that my friend, she started doing paint by numbers, or she started doing paint nights at her house, and she shared her painting with us. And I said, I can't take this on. Can you stop moving around in the basement? What is this?
I got yearbooks.
I have my yearbooks too.
Mm-hmm.
I have my yearbooks too.
I'll be busy for a second.
All right. So Jason will be busy. So is there any questions that you have for me? Snake King says, I had my senior football pictures where the doofus of an old photographer took the shot of my eyes closed. Of course. Of course. I mean, I graduated with honors and I got crazy bad highlights and my parents didn't even pay for my graduation photos. The hair is
with
bad.
honors? From high school?
Like I didn't get valedictorian or anything, but I had good grades.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Bye, Barbara. She has to go. She has a work call. Please let them know we would love the talent show back this year.
And we'll host it.
We'd love to host it. Just let us know what the budget is.
One for free.
Oh, Jason will go for free. If there is some sort of pay what you can moment for me, I certainly would take a few coins. Jenny goes, I'd love to see a childhood photo of everyone in the chat when we all hang out in real life one day. We'll have to have a guessing game. That's cute.
Oh, God.
I think I look the same. I don't think like when you see baby photos and you're like, oh, who is that? I think oh God, is this you? Where?
Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, let's see if you can do it too. Jason.
Focus. That's me somewhere in there. Please
You have to lower it. No, it's not going to focus. We can't play this focus game.
Anyways.
Adam's correct. Jason would say that this talent show needs an aggressive paint lounge. Did you want to do some of your dumb stories that you had prepared that I didn't realize? And then we can maybe take just photos and share them on Friday?
Yeah, I think that's great. Well,
Jason's really been working on these dumb stories. He even uploaded photos to it.
I have. Well, the reason why I have photos for this one is because so I don't know if people have seen this because it was pretty mainstream media-ish, where it was like there was a monolith that was like showing up in different places. I think 3 of them have shown up now, which is already kind of weird. If you haven't seen it, it looks like this. Like they found a monolith in like California. This was the 3rd one found, and then they disappear, which I'm like, by the time it becomes mainstream media and then 3rd one shows up, there's going to be some kook standing around at some point.
Do you want to explain to people what a monolith is?
I thought it's pretty common, but it's like it's a big slab of something. Like it's just a big slab, essentially. That's what a monolith is. So yeah, I mean, if you're just listening to it, it's just a big.
It's a single great stone, often in the form of a column. It's a granite monolith that stands at the center of the park. This is one of the monoliths.
Stacey did not read that. Great. So like that's what's been happening. And I don't know if there's a 4th one yet or not. But then I've found this dumb story that is one of these landmark statues in Germany mysteriously disappears and police are investigating as well. And it's like this monolith appeared and then it disappeared. But if you're on the YouTube, this is what it looked like. It's like this phallic monolith.
It's a full dick. It's an absolute, it looks like a penis. There is no other shape that it could be. It is a dick.
But on top of that, it's like the picture itself that it showed up in the news. It's like all these like campers standing around. No one's even looking at it. They're all just like, look at the view. Beautiful
well, because we're all trying to be adults here. So,
if we were trying to be adults, then we'd have no problem being like, yes, that's a penis for sure.
You would,
100%.
if someone was taking a photo, I'd be like, let me hug it. Just like, let me hug this thing. Let's get this pic in. This is going to
for
be a
sure. This would
frameable.
turn into an Adam Sandler moment of like,
An Adam Sandler moment. Excuse me, it was my
idea. Didn't he do a movie once where it was like everything was like a hose? You would hold on to every hose and be like, look at this. I think that was one of his movies that was running.
I just think about all the things that we've tried to get made and the fact that Adam Sandler can go, hey, I just hug hoses. And they're like, $100 million. Welcome to Netflix.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, Jameson said it's the 8-year anniversary of the IKEA monkey. Wow. And little known fact, Jan infamously got a photo of the IKEA monkey, taped it to our green room door. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Beautiful. Anyways, so go on about your story.
Well, let's move on to a different. Let's jump onto a different one.
Great.
Obviously boring as hell.
No, I mean a dick is never boring as hell. I mean, how fun is that? How fun is that?
There's a picture of this smiling man. He's so happy because he won the lottery. And the title of the story is "Man Wins Lottery Jackpot Thanks to Canceling His Son's Practice."
What do you mean?
A British Columbia man who collected a lottery jackpot of more than $500,000 said he was he has some unexpected
Sound it
rain.
out.
I don't know where this is going. I thought that he just skipped his kid's practice. I was like, I'm going to play the lottery, and he won. So it was a pleasant surprise, he said. But he skipped his son's like baseball practice, went and bought a lottery ticket, and now he's $500,000 richer. Which I was like, well, that tracks. These stories are not hitting for you in any way.
No,
Great.
they're not. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
Remember when we were on with Chris and you were reading these stories and you're like, I thought you guys would be more excited about these. I need your X Games is what I need here. Because the rest of them actually get worse. That was
really?
Those were my heavy hitters. To be honest.
Okay.
Very much chamber.
We get it. He's trying. Do you have any? Well, there's one story that I did send to you that I would love to unpack.
Well, we can unpack for sure because that's not a dumb. That's like that's
okay.
Pop culture essentially, but
yeah. So, do you want to explain the story?
I
can't believe Alistair's not here
because what we're going to talk about is The Last Dance, and some people might already know this because like when the documentary first came out, this was already rumored because one reporter said Scottie Pippen's pissed. And then Scottie Pippen came out.
Pissed.
But then Scottie Pippen came out and said, no, I'm not mad. It's happened a long time ago. I'm fine with it. And the reporter was like, you told me you were fucking pissed. Anyways, now months later, Scottie Pippen has come out now and admitted he's like, the documentary just glorified one person, Michael Jordan. It was all about him. Yeah. And he did not like that documentary at all.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
I believe it. He goes like, I didn't realize when we were filming it what this was going to turn out to be. So it's like he's basically saying, yeah, which we all knew. Michael Jordan has final say on this documentary in every which way. Like it was never going to put him in a bad light.
Totally.
And some people would say it did put him in a bad light because of how competitive he is or whatever. But realize that's the portrayal that Michael Jordan wants out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, I just love my boy Pippen coming in and being like the doc is long gone.
It's over.
No one's even talking about it anymore.
It was just after Tiger King.
Yeah, it's gone, right?
Yeah.
But Pippen now is like, by the way, I'm pissed. It's like, we could tell you were pissed before, man. No one likes Michael Jordan.
Yeah. You guys weren't sitting together, talking about stuff together. You guys were in your own separate homes, and I've never seen you hang out since the 90s.
Yeah, but I was really excited to text Jason and go, hey, maybe this is a story we can talk about because my boy P is pissed.
Scottie Pippen is pissed. Yeah.
He's pissed. And I agree, Melissa. Scottie Pippen is so dreamy.
Yeah. It's weird because a lot of people that weren't even necessarily basketball fans before watched that documentary and then came out and was like, Scottie Pippen's a dreamboat. Everybody was on Scottie Pippen's side. So why are you pissed, buddy? You actually came out really good in that
I know, but I think he's saying like, hey, like it's one-sided and, F this. Because I think also Scottie Pippen was like basically perceived as like being like a baby and like,
in that one episode where they were like,
yeah,
he's taking it stuck. But I'm like, hey, Michael, also remember when he like took a huge hit in his salary just so he would stick with you or whatever? Like,
Exactly. So it's like, they also like portray Scottie Pippen as like a chump.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. But I believe like anybody that was an actual basketball fan kind of knew the truth of what was going on there anyways. And the documentary it's still a good documentary.
Now, I wanted to ask you, have you started watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
No, you got to hit me up with that password.
Oh, right. You didn't follow up, so.
Yeah, I thought about it this morning. I was like, I'm going to watch that shit, but then I don't have the password.
So I have a story that I would be curious what you think. So Chandler from Friends, Matthew Perry, is
Canadian,
coming out with his own Friends merch.
Is it going to be like Chandler sayings or something like that?
Yeah, like
could it
he's
be
like,
any more?
Yeah, so it goes. Can it be any more of a T-shirt? Can it be any more of a baseball hat? I was like, who do you owe money to? Who's buying this? And like, and
did
the
that
website,
movie he did with Bruce Willis end his career? Like, what happened?
Well, you know the story that when I saw Matthew Perry's car. Okay, allegedly.
Okay.
Very much chamber.
I was walking to do an audition. Long story short, didn't book it. And I was on a lot. I can't remember which lot it was. And I saw the parking spot that said
Is this going to turn
Matthew
into
Perry.
his license plate that could this be any more of a car or something? Is that what this is?
Also, Chandler got the 50% off email from Vistaprint, clearly. Yeah, it's really weird. And when I walked past his like very expensive looking car, I looked in the window because I was passing by it, and there was so many packs of empty cigarettes on the passenger seat. So many cigarettes.
How did you know it was Matthew Perry's car?
Because it said, like in LA, when you go on the lot, it'll be like M. Perry. And I was like, that's Matthew Perry. Yeah, like, I mean, the merch line doesn't look great. It also doesn't look great, the merch line. I should have pulled photos, but it's like, it's so weird.
Yeah, who's got good merch? Us. Go check it out. Go check out our merch.
Jason, good for you. Look at you finding those little ways. Not to say anything, but we will be revamping our merch really soon, so we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
We're really Jimmy jazzed.
Yearbook photos and put them on a shirt.
Yeah, actually we should do that. That's the least we could do is like lean in. I really would like you to get into Salt Lake City though, because there's just a lot to talk about.
A lot to unpack.
There's a lot to unpack. And yeah. But we can get into more like pop culture stories on Friday.
It was great.
The Pioneer Woman who, like, if you've listened to Regular Girls before, we were mixed fans about the Pioneer Woman, although I have a lot of her pots and pans and they're really good. She's launching a Walmart fashion line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she know that I'm just going to buy it on there and then I'm going to sell it on Amazon and turn it into a fortune
we're going to do some drop shipping and make some money. Megan says that she ordered a Soft Day hoodie and it's coming. Woohoo!
Sick.
Thanks, Megan. That's so nice. We got some new merch coming. We're really excited. We had, what I felt to be a business meeting because we were like, let's get to business. Mm-hmm. And that felt great. Felt great. I wanted to just do a little shout out to I guess it's Toronto based, but my friend makes, she has a company called Vibe 10 and I just ordered this. I did not get this for free, imagine. It's a CBD bath soak, which I'm really, really excited to get into.
Our conversation just before this podcast was like, if I have to take another Epsom salt bath, fuck everybody.
I know, but my friend makes these incredible CBD bath soaks. It's lavender, Hawaiian sandalwood.
A lavender bath is
I know, and she makes these all. So if you're in the Toronto area, Vibe 10, go to her. She's amazing.
When we grow up, maybe one thing we can invest in is like, you got to get a bathtub, like a killer bathtub. Like that's going to be the important thing to do in your life.
Do you think that we should raise money so I can get a bathtub?
Sure.
There's nothing sadder than getting in my tub and it's just like, and again, I said this before and I'll say it again, just like my boobs being fully dry. I mean, it's a sad state of affairs. It's a sad state of affairs. It's very awkward. It's like,
my belly button is protected like the inside of a volcano.
Yeah, like it's just not a comfortable place to be. And I agree, Tamika. The Pioneer Woman has amazing pots and pans, but she misses Cyberdeal for those. They're really, really good.
Yikes.
Just saying. Anyways, this is going to be a shorter episode. We have to dilly-dally out of here, but we'll be back on Friday. The cocktail will be coming out on Thursday. Mocktails are always welcome. So everyone bring your robe, bring a friend. What will Friday bring? It always has a special energy, I feel.
I've got whatever drink we make, I just already have to have like the ingredients in a basement. So
we're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out. But you were all so wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. Share, like, if you haven't subscribed, have a subscription moment. We're trying to get to 1K. And like this episode if you had a good time. YouTube.com/TheRegulars. If you want to join the chat, which you should, it's the best place to be. And we will see you all on
Casual Friday.
On Casual Friday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.